EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Southern California as we've got playoff football ahead in the City of Angels. Tonight, it's the second game here on this Wild Card Saturday, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
It's the second of our two games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off play action. Mitchell. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. They'll go again with Gibbs. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 11 yards there and a line 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Detroit.
And now they'll shift things around. They go play action here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
2nd and 10.
Panther 60. Hey, smash Franco. 18, 5 years, go.
Off the play fake. Mitchell. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. 3rd down and 10.
No gain on the play. That brings up 3rd down.
60.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring it down. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th.
And it's 4th down.
Here comes the Lions punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And this one's high, but not very far. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on. 60 Bison.
Ward. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Viking 18.
To throw, here's Ward. Now this throw deep for Kraft. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
So still a scoreless game in the 1st, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Going for it, here's Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That's good for our Rams. 1st down.
1st down carry for Henry. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
He's brought down at the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now Ward. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Throwing now, Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
1 1st down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Ready, go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one way you take away a 1st down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
70, Timberwolves. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go. Ready, ready.
Ward again. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
So
on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Taken in at the 11. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Talk about flipping the script. That punt return 86 yards. And the Lions will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Rams nothing.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. 2nd and 10. They go play action with Ward. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
On the counter, it's Henry. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Ward. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. Ward to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Back to throw. Mitchell. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about this this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive. It's certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and pressure advantage.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got him in. Complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Rams nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Rams first down.
Henry up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Ward. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
18.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Moore. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Ready.
Henry going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and
Henry again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Rams! Chris Olave taking it in. And the Rams have come back within a score. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Another run for Gibbs here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
18 Rattler.
To throw is Ward. Throwing to start the drive. And that'll be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Tries the left side and finds Olave. Down the left sideline. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Chris Olave with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. And they've got first and 10. And they'll come up on a second and 7 from the 27.
Brings up second and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. Mitchell. And he can't escape, and down he goes. How to approach this? Third down and 16 yards to go.
And it's third down.
Check smash.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To the right side and intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it up. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for the Rams. Fields, touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. You often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Brandon Jones picking it up. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the end.
And this is caught. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC WildCard bout. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they may get even
touchdown, LA! Puka Nacua, 55 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Great corner out there, not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. But that was well executed.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Still fighting. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because You don't want to get the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
It leads to second.
Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
In motion goes the tight end.
18, tight end.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but he will leave him now with a third down situation.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Looking to throw. Mitchell. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Calling a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
Hustle.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Moore. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Play action. It's Ward. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Back to throw. Moore. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's taken in. It's Isaac to slow. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Looking to throw. Mitchell. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
50 Bobcat. 50 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Check. 18, rattle.
Back to throw. Mitchell. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer. 19 Lock. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. Mitchell. It's complete to Williams. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
7 Pirates. 7 Warriors. 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go Street. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Back to throw. Mitchell. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, this will get them go 1 and out, but maybe, possible. Let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
18 caught.
Inside handoff, Henry. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Viking 18. 70 Timberwolves.
They keep it with Henry on first down. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, LA! A great play there. 37 yards. And the Rams continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Lions 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. To throw is Mitchell. Off play action. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Right at midfield. It's a gain of 6. First down, Detroit.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
18, 5 in. Let's go now. Go.
Off play action. Mitchell. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Mitchell. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Come on. Hey.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Lions 21.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
1 quarter remains in this NFC WildCard matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. More. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Here we go. Panther 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
Ward from the gun on 3rd down. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. From the shotgun, it's Ward. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Oh, and now some space to operate. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. Off-play action. Mitchell. This is caught. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
19 Tiger. Check.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Rams 35, Lions 28.
And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't run. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So it figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
Ready? 1918. Ready?
Running from the gun with Henry. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Shifts by at the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that can win the game for us.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Detroit.
Gibbs straight ahead. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Detroit.
60 Maverick.
Off the play fake. Mitchell. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses home or out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down.
70.
Off play action. Mitchell. And he's got it. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First and goal. Detroit.
Check. Ready.
Gibbs is into the end zone. A touchdown, Lions.
Touchdown, Detroit.
So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Lions 35.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
19 Tiger. Mustang 19.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
Viking 18.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Come on. Check, man. 19 Tiger.
Off play action, Ward. This one taken in by Olave. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
A 2-yard gain.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Cowboy 80. Check. Panther 11. 18, Pioneer.
Going for it. Here's Ward. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. This is 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 3rd down.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Cougar 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here.
Here we go. Set. Bronco. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
The Rams go victory formation as they take the lead. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.